Hello everyone, Nature Dreamweaver here, and welcome to the Nature of Reality, day 3 of the Prosperity Plan. Today's affirmation is, I am conscious of the inner presence as my lavish abundance. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of infinite prosperity. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. Well, that's a lot to meditate on. That's why they say meditate on that 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night and see how far that gets you. So if indeed following the prosperity plan and the 10 affirmations, then I do encourage everybody to sit with that and write down what comes to mind and see where this is ultimately leading you on this journey. And the tenets of the self that I wrote down today, I think I'm going to end up writing a book about the tenets of the self, because it just keeps coming to me every day, new tenets. But the three that I came up with today, or that just I received, were to be honest with myself, to respect myself, and to value myself, because that's what was coming up for me today. It was like, am I being really honest with what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and who I am in the world and who I'm being in the world, and am I being honest in all ways, shapes, and forms on all levels? And I certainly hope so. And I certainly hope that I'm respecting myself, and I certainly hope that I'm valuing myself, because I think that we all have gifts and talents that are priceless, but in the economy that we live in, we have to put a price tag on ourselves sometimes, and it's not always the easiest thing to do with the unique gifts and talents and services that we bring to the world, but we do it. And I'm figuring out the best way for me to do that, and how much I'm really worth, and being honest with, like, well, how much do I respect myself? How much do I respect my own work, and how much do I value my work, and can I be honest with that, and be honest with other people, and look them straight in the eye and be like, I need this much, and that's what I'm worth. And can we all do that with each other, and be honest with each other about how much we feel we are worth, and how much we value each other, and how much we respect each other, because ultimately those two are tied together, because how much you value somebody obviously is tied to how much you respect their work and their service in the world. I'm also doing a 42-day plan starting today. Gotta be honest with how much I can actually accomplish day to day, but it's through www.bloominghumans.com, and they started their 42-day plan today, and planting dream seeds today, because we are entering this cycle of the unity wave according to the Mayan calendar, where we are coming into massive unity consciousness. So whatever each individual is experiencing, they're having their own unique experience of what's happening on a massive collective level. So I've been having a lot of conversations lately with a lot of different people about a lot of different things, and it seems like we are definitely all having our own unique experiences of a collective awakening and a collective evolution on planet Earth, that I feel has been happening for a long time, but we're just becoming more and more aware of it as each day passes now, and time is definitely speeding up, and we are taking quantum leaps and bounds into the future, and really just making big decisions on what we are ultimately co-creating together. Like, what do we ultimately want to co-create together? And a lot of people keep saying heaven on earth, and I feel like that's great, and that's where the place I'm coming from. We also need to be practical about what the logistics and details of that are, how much it's going to cost, you know, and be honest with the reality that we already live in, and the system that's already set up, and how we can harness the power of that system to create new systems that ultimately serve all beings on planet Earth, so we can create harmony and balance once again on Earth. And I just found out that my master number for my birthday is 4, which is all about balance, which makes perfect sense, because I'm always juggling a bunch of things and always feel like I'm walking a tightrope. So it's always about balance in my life. And I want you all to think about what your piece is in bringing balance to the planet, and what your service is and what your role is, because that were the two questions from Blooming Humans today. Was, what is my role in birthing new reality, and what is my piece of the great coming together? And especially in my Saturn return, I question these questions come up a lot, and they've been coming up a lot for me for like the past 5 years in my late 20s. And I feel like, we're always questioning that. We're just going in a um, deeper experience of our role and our piece of the puzzle, and as we continue to make love to the mystery. This is Nature Dreamweaver and the Nature of Reality, signing off for now. Hope you're all having a beautiful, wonderful, splendid, magnificent, fun, ecstatic day. Blessings.